Hello guys. Namaste future judges and legal eagles. Welcome back to the Legal Path, the shortcut to smart legal learnings. Today we are decoding chapter 3 of BNSS, section 21 to 29, dealing with the power of courts. You will finally understand who can give what punishment, which court tries what case, and how judicial power are given and taken back. So fasten your seat belts, or better, your black coats. Let's dive in. Introduction. Before going into the sections, let's understand why this chapter exists. The judicial system is like a cricket match. Everyone has a fixed position. If the wicket keeper start batting without permission, chaos. Similar BNSS ensures: first, clear jurisdiction, which court can try which offence. Second, define sentencing powers, how much punishment each level can impose. And third one, transparent procedure for giving or withdrawing the powers. So chapter 3 is basically the rule book for the judges and the magistrates, so nobody overstep. Section 21, courts by which offences are triable. Section 21 answer the questions: who will try which offence? Here's the hierarchy. Some offences go to the High Court, some offences to the courts of session, other to the courts listed in the first schedule of BNSS. For example, if a law says an offence is triable by a special court, then only that special court can try it. Uh, for offences under section 64 to 71 of BNS, if possible, the case should be handled by a female judge, especially when the victim or accused is a woman. Nice move, right? Justice with sensitivity. Section 22, sentences by high courts and session judges. Now the heavyweights enter: High Court and the Session Court. Section 22 says they can impose any sentence authorized by the law. But there's one golden rule. That sentence requires confirmation by the High Court. So even if a session judge says hang till death, it's not final until the High Court notes yes. Kind of like when your mom says yes, but he still needs to approve by the dad. Section 23, sentence by magistrate. Now let's meet our ground level heroes, the magistrate. Their powers are clearly divided like ranks in the army. Chief Judicial Magistrate, giving death sentence any except life, less than 7 years. First class magistrate, less than or more than 3 years, or second class magistrate, less or 1 years. Community service equal to unpaid work for the public benefit. For example, if someone commits a small theft, a first class magistrate can handle it, but if it is murdered, straight to the session court. Say like for the fun fact, community services is officially part of BNSS. So next time someone litters, imagine a judge saying, okay Mr. Sharma, 20 hours of street cleaning. Section 24, imprisonment in default of fine. Now picture this. Imagine the court fines someone 10,000 and the accused says, sir, I'll pay later when my salary comes. Section 24 comes in here. If fine isn't paid, the court can impose imprisonment in default, but it can't exceed 1/4 of magistrate maximum imprisonment power. For example, if max is 3 years, default imprisonment equals to 9 months. And yes, this is in addition to the original punishment. So basically, no paisa, no mercy. Section 25, conviction of multiple offenses. This one interesting. If someone commits multiple crimes, say theft, assault, and fraud, the court can impose separate punishment for each. But two rules are here. Total consecutive imprisonment can't exceed more than 20 years. And second one, total punishment can't be more than twice the maximum of a single offense. Also, when punishment are consecutive, it's treated as one combined sentence for appeal. For example, if you steal 3 times, don't expect 3 separate appeals. It's a one package deal. Section 26, mode of conferring powers. Now let's see how judges and magistrate get their powers. Under section 26, powers are given by the High Court or the state government. They can empower a particular individual, a specific office, or an entire class of officers, and it becomes valid from the date of communication. Section 27, powers of officers appointed. This section is about continuity. If an officer is promoted or transferred, he or she doesn't lose powers unless restricted by the authority. But these powers remain limited to the same local area unless directed otherwise. For example, a magistrate posted in Jaipur can't suddenly start passing order in Jodhpur unless officially permitted. So no judicial tourism is allowed here in this section 27. Section 28, withdrawal of powers. No, so now powers given can also be taken back. Section 28 says the High Court or the state government can withdraw powers they had conferred. If powers were given by CJM or DM, only they can withdraw them. Simple principle, he who gives can take away. That's why officers always stay on their best behavior. Section 29, powers exercisable by successors. Suppose a magistrate retires, get transferred, or goes on a long leave. Who continue the work? Section 29 solve this. It says that successor in office can continue exercising those powers. If there is confusion, the session judge or CJM or DM will decide who the rightful successor is. So no case remain pending just because the judge is changed. The system keeps rolling here. Conclusion. So let's wrap up, friends. Section 21 to 29 of BNSS ensure a clear structure of courts and their powers, define sentencing limit for fairness, transparent process of conferring or withdrawing judicial authority. In short, justice remain systematic, not chaotic, because as we say, the legal path, law is not just about punishment, it's about power used responsibly. So if you learned something today, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and remember, stay lawful, not awful. Have a great day.